Good morning, guys. Welcome to today's video. I wanted to show you something that happened last night after we already ended the vlog. Yep, this happened. This happened. Look at this. This is like about
use one of these?
Yeah, go ahead, eat it.
Oh,
you want to give it to the animals?
Posy.
You want to feed Posy?
Well, because I saw a TikTok of a pig eating a banana, so.
All right, it'll be cute. Anyways, so last night I noticed that our pears are finally ripe. I've been watching and waiting for them to become ripe because I want to make some stuff with them. I want to pick them all before they get bad. So I have those, a few tomatoes. I ate a bunch of tomatoes. And then yesterday's eggs, our chickens are starting to slow down a little. Uh-oh, is that one cracked? No. Anyway, our chickens are starting to slow down, so that was yesterday's eggs. I'm going to put those in the fridge. And then I also have these little tomatoes. They are so good, you guys. I keep telling people, once you eat one of these yellow tomatoes or these orange tomatoes, oh, they're so good. It's literally like there's no acid in them. They're way less acidic. We're gonna go down and try and take the goat's blood today. Yesterday, when I was about to do it, I got a bruise. One of the goats accidentally headbutted me. Do you guys see the bruise? I don't know if you can see it, but it hurt so much. She went to push another goat away from me, and she turned her head like that, like, so I was here where I am now, and she turned her head like that to tell another goat to get away from me because I had carrots in my pocket. And when she turned, she hooked me right in the arm. There's like a little hook mark right there. Oh, it hurts like a bruise now. But yesterday when she hooked me, it went right into my muscle, and it felt like my whole arm went completely limp. I couldn't feel my fingers, nothing in it. Like the adrenaline pain, oh, it hurt for so long after that. But honestly, within like 30 minutes, I was completely back to normal. Just like a little bit of pain right now. So I wanted to update you guys on that. But also I wanted to update you on this L-theanine. Theanine? I think that's how you spell it. This is what they look like. Just these little tiny pills. And in fact, I don't even take the whole thing. I empty half of it down the sink.
So you're wasting?
I waste it because I want less of a dose. Basically, L-theanine is an amino acid derived from green tea. Can you believe that? It's an amino acid. And holy heck, has it ever changed my life. I can't even explain. So I was taking them all through the whole summer. I'd take them for like 2 days and then I'd stop, and then I'd take them for like another 3 days and then I'd stop. Because I feel like for me, even water-soluble vitamins, they always build up in my body. Like, I feel the effects of them so strongly that even like 3 days off of one pill, I can kind of still feel the effects. So I don't like to take too much of anything every single day. So anyways, I was taking these all through the summer, and then I stopped taking them, and I probably haven't taken them for maybe 2 weeks now, maybe 3 weeks. And all of a sudden, yes, 2 days ago, I all of a sudden got starving. I woke up in the morning and there was something different about me. I was like, I just need all the food, and I couldn't stop myself from eating. It's like as soon as I would take a bite of something, like I would take a bite and then it would just taste so incredible in my brain that my brain would be like, eat more. And then yesterday I realized, oh, it's that L-theanine, it's out of my system. So what L-theanine does for me is it stops the food noise. You guys know what food noise is. It's that sound that's always in your head, like, oh, eat more of that. That was so good. That was so good. Eat more, eat more. And then when you're done, it's that noise. It's like, oh, what could I eat? What could I have now? Or it's when you walk by food and you see it, suddenly you're craving it and you got to eat it. That's all food noise. But this stuff stops the food noise. Like it just stops it. Like then when there's no food noise, you can eat whatever you want. You can be like, okay, well, I'll have a salad today for lunch, and then for dinner I'll have this. And then that's all you eat because you don't think about food any other time. Like, and there's no side effects for this for me. And I am hypersensitive to all medications, all vitamins, even like regular vitamins, I'm hypersensitive. I just want to update you and tell you how it was making me feel and how amazing that stuff is. I don't know if there's any contradictions for that, contraindicators. So a contraindication is like somebody who shouldn't take it for a certain reason. Like maybe if you are maybe if you get ulcers, I don't think you should take it. But honestly, I've never really looked up contraindications, so I don't know. But I know I don't have any side effects with it, and man, it is amazing. And I've said this before, I will take that for the rest of my life, on and off. Because I never ever take something all the time, ever. But oh man, that stuff, it works. I feel like I'm one of those people who, well, he likes bananas. I feel like I'm one of those people who like notices everything and always am like trying to make things better. Oh, here he comes.
Of course he likes bananas.
Look, you can tell he's healthy because he's only at the fence all the time. He's going to be our superstar this year. I know it.
Doesn't like anything else, but he likes
I
bananas.
know. I tried giving him a pear this morning and he didn't eat it.
No, this is for Posey.
Yeah, you can't eat it all, piggy. He's like, I want some. It's so unfair. But he actually did eat a pear this morning. See, this is what I hate. Like, him and his mom have got to go. Like, honestly, like, they're awful. So, anyways, what I was saying is, Sylvie, there are hard choices that have to be made on farms.
I'm selling my goats.
The problem is that...
Sell my goats, I'm selling yours.
Well, we gotta talk about it. So, I feel confident in saying that what happened to little Nico, remember he was sick recently? I think he was injured, and I think it was Winston. Winston has those big horns. He's just being a goat. He's just acting like a goat. I understand that. I get that, but he's got horns, and our other guys don't. And let me tell you, I can tell. I know now that I barely got clipped, and it felt like a knife stabbed in my muscle. So, anyways, so...
If he got injured, he would still be hurt.
No, you can get better. Like, my arm healed up within, like, a few hours. So anyways, this is where our boys, 3 boys, sleep at night, this little tiny stall. And we decided last night, so Sophie decided, I was trying to figure out, like, what the heck am I going to do? So I decided I'm going to move the little babies over to this stall so that they don't get hurt. And then Sophie's like, no, let's just put Winston alone at night in his own stall. Because the problem is when they're locked inside in a small space, goats can't get, you can't get away. Outside, they can run off and get away from, like, a goat being mean. He's just being a goat. He's not doing anything awful. But anyway, so we ended up putting Winston in this other stall. In there, and instantly, he stood up on this thing, and he popped this to let the other goats out. And then we're like, oh no. So we closed it and to see if it was a fluke, and instantly he opened it again. So Sophie turned it like this. So she ended up, she did this. She put it like this and then turned it so he can't get it up. So that's good. And I understand, like, I don't want to be the person to rip Sophie's heart out. Like, imagine you grow up and your biggest memories are that your mom sold your favorite goats. Like,
Stuff there.
oh, shoot.
If you let one in, might as well let them both in.
Go ahead, get in there.
Don't let that one in though.
I used to let the babies in for lunch.
I would close this because there's...
I used to put the babies in to let them have some grain for lunch because they weren't getting very much outside because the other ones were mean. But now we're done that, but they still keep trying to sneak in. Wow, that was fast. And I basically missed it. So anyway,
He ate it before the goats could get it.
so anyways, you guys know I have questioned if this goat pregnant. It's just my mind playing tricks on me. She's 100% pregnant. She's 150% pregnant. How do I know? Because I felt a baby. I felt babies in her belly. I did a blood pregnancy test, which is apparently very accurate. I checked. She's definitely pregnant, but she's like defying all the reasons, all the things that happen. Like, she's like, why is everybody looking at me? Like, she has another month to go. She has a month to go, and she has literally no udder. None. No udder at all. Oh, see? That's what I mean. This goat comes.
The comments on an older video, apparently these are hurting the goats. Like, they're too heavy, the chains. They're literally as light as a feather.
Oh, these are so light. It's like not a chain. It's just light plastic.
It's tighter on you now.
Because she's big. Anyways, this always happens to me. I always get like so confused in my mind. Somebody's in heat.
That's how they break the collars.
That is how they break the collars. Anyways, so I just keep questioning myself. She has no udder. I know she's pregnant. She's fat. So I'm not even going to discuss it anymore. I'm not even going to talk about it to myself anymore. Even if she has no udder on her due date, I'm going to still know that she's pregnant. I'm not even going to like worry about it anymore. But I'm going to change my worries from Cricket to Toffee. Because I also put her with the male. She was also exposed. I don't think she was bred. I didn't see her get bred. I even saw this goat get bred, and I still convinced myself she's not pregnant. I don't think she got bred. There's just a slight possibility. But on the weekend, when we had a big party, and my family was here, and my sister, who's an RN, and actually worked on maternity, on the maternity floor at the beginning of her career. She doesn't do that anymore. She hasn't for a lot of years. And she said, so I was telling her, like, oh, this goat is pregnant. And she said, oh, is this one pregnant too? Because she has the same look. And she was talking about Toffee. She didn't look at any other goats and say, oh, is this one pregnant? Like, they're all kind of chubby, or some of them are kind of chubby. Like, Lola looks fat right now. And she didn't look at them and say, oh, is this one pregnant too? She just looked at Toffee and said, oh, is this one pregnant too? Because she looks the same. I actually had a dream. I've dreamt that Cricket has 2 babies, a boy and a girl, and one is really homely like her, like just plain, and one is really beautiful. Probably the boy is beautiful, I don't know. But I also saw Cricket have a baby, and it was just one baby, and it looked just like her. Really goofy looking, and I thought it was a boy, but I don't know for sure.
She's literally just fat.
Is she just fat? Yeah, but feel Cricket. They feel the same. Feel Cricket. Anyways, so that's why I want to take a test on her. I don't think she's pregnant. Like, she doesn't even look pregnant to me. Like, this baby looks more pregnant to me.
That one's thinner. And the 4 babies.
But if she only had one baby, she might only be little. So let's bring her in, see if I can get some blood from her, and we're gonna check and see if she's pregnant today. Oh, and the other thing about her though is that when I try and feel Cricket's udder, and there's literally no udder, I feel Toffee's udder. And Toffee kind of has, like, she doesn't have an udder.
It's literally just a chubby baby udder.
It's a sac, but her teats have grown so much. Like, her teats got huge. And same with Toffee, same with Cricket's teats. She doesn't like it when you feel her stomach. None of them do. So anyways, we're going to just try and see what we can do. If we can take her blood. And I don't know if I can get it again. It's harder than you think. It's literally so hard when you're like an overthinker and you're an emotional person. I'm a super emotional person. I'm not a jealous person. I'm not like, I feel things really strong. Like, I feel love really strong. And that kind of thing. I don't know how to explain it. But when you're like an overthinker, you overthinkers out there understand. When you're an overthinker, you're never just happy with the answer. Like, I took the pregnancy test and she was pregnant, and you're never just happy with that. Like, you're always like second guessing, like, oh, maybe the test doesn't work. But I looked it up and it said that those tests are super accurate, and it actually tests for things specifically. So I believe in the test, and I'm sure she's definitely not pregnant. But it'll be a really good test on the test to see if the test shows that it's negative. Unless it's positive, and then we will be confused. And if it's positive, then I'll be like, okay, is the test bad or is she actually pregnant? These 2 girls over here are not overly chubby at all. They're just doing well. They're just like, they're actually doing great. We have another show coming up in a few weeks. She's barely bigger. Like, she's barely taller than these babies.
This is why you're fat.
Girl, this is why you're fat, Sophie says.
Because someone thinks you're pregnant.
All right, let me feel her too. Okay. She definitely does not feel pregnant, but let's do the test anyway, if I can. So back to the whole Blossom and Winston thing. They're both really pushy goats because they're so super friendly, which is why Sophie loves them. And it's like both a blessing and a curse. So Tilly has horns, and she's not friendly. She's not a friendly goat, so she doesn't ever hurt us. And when Blossom jammed me, it wasn't on purpose. She wasn't trying to hurt me. She was trying to like protect the food in my pocket from every other goat. So, but still, like I said, if I didn't have Sophie, I would have so many few goats. I would sell Tilly, Blossom, Winston, Lola.
Lola doesn't do anything.
And all the babies that we had last year. except for maybe Oakley, but probably even Oakley.
We can sell Oakley. You wanted to keep.
I want to keep Oakley, but I want registered goats. That has always been my dream. You guys know, I've been saying. This is where I'm having trouble. So I can take blood, no problem. I just can't find the right spot. I can't find the spot. I've watched 100 videos and I don't know if it just like, I don't know why I can't find the spot on her. I can find it so simple on Cricut.
You couldn't for the longest time?
Yeah, I had to watch a lot of videos, but anyways, I can't find the spot. God doesn't want me to find out about Cricut. Let her go. Coffee. God does not. Yeah. You can put all 3 of them outside. God does not want me to find out. So I guess we're just not meant to find out. We're just not meant to figure it out. And that's okay. Wait, look, all my buckskins. All my buckskin babies. What?
They're all buckskin.
I know, all 3 of them are buckskins.
Every single goat we have is
No, she's a light buckskin, and these guys are dark buckskins.
What?
Come on. Look at how good she walks. Sophie! She's amazing! I want to walk her. Oh, so let me see. Yep, huge difference. Let's walk them to the door and back. Good girl. So she does it if she wants to do it. And then she tips up her head and says, no. Come on. So watch. We're not going in the direction she wants to go, so she's not going to do it. Oh. Sometimes she like stacks herself beautifully. I think those are not equal.
Her legs are just wonky.
So the garden update, it's done. I'm literally not going to water it anymore because there's still a bunch of ripe ones in there I gotta get. Lots of ripe ones there. Gotta pick the onions, pick the basil.
Are those actual onions?
A whole lot of peppers. A couple of peppers left. Oh, that one's getting rotten. They're all getting rotten. What the heck? It's weird. Here's a good one.
Oh, kind of just.
Yeah, they're leeks. So leeks are usually like really...
You said onions.
Yeah, leeks are onions.
Well, these don't have onions attached.
Yeah, look. So if you take all this stuff off, look at that's an onion. Smell it. Can you not smell it?
Well, now I can. Here.
It's gonna be a long weekend this weekend, and I have one day set aside, or at least a morning set aside. I'm gonna clear out the whole garden and just be done with it. Usually I'm done with it by now. It's taking a lot longer this year. Even our pears are not as good. But I heard on the news today that we have a quarter to a third of the water we usually get in the summer. Hi, Gracie girl. You're a really cute girl. I gave her a pear this morning and she was so happy.
You got a pear this morning?
Yep, she got a whole pear.
Got the treats too.
They're only little pears.
Yeah.
My favorite thing to do is come here, what the heck, and sit on here. Something went underneath there because yesterday, oh, I can see them. Can you guys see them? There comes Honey. Anyway, I like to sit on here or stand on here and watch them run in. I love this little room. I've told you guys this a million times. Like, we've never used it for anything, but let me tell you, I love it. I feel like they're just walking past. No, here they come. Here she comes. And she's gonna run. And then Lady's like, I'm not gonna go too fast because yesterday she made me do that awful thing called canter. But it's funny how she looks like a totally different horse now. Lady, she looks like a horse. Like before, she definitely looked different than most horses because she didn't have a forelock. And now she has this gorgeous forelock and she looks like a bay. She just looks like a bay horse.
I tried to do the fist bump, we ended up falling.
Oh well, that's still good. On the weekend when everybody was here, we showed them, like we were showing off a little with the horses, Sophie's horses, because all Sophie's horses, like, well, most of them, like the two minis, they all know tricks. And so we were showing them the tricks, and you know what everybody said? Oh my gosh, that little Palomino is a brat. They were all saying about her.
She's a baby.
They don't even know anything about horses, and even they knew she was a brat. So about the whole lady thing, when Sophie cantered yesterday,
She posted the worst video.
I posted the worst video, she said, but because it didn't show her go into the canter. But anyways, it's just the start. She can only go up from there. Lady had so much excitement for the whole thing. She was shocked.
My pocket.
She was so shocked that Sophie asked her to canter. She wasn't prepared, so she just jumped into it. And so Sophie was pulling back a little. And so it didn't look great, but it's the start, you guys. It's the start. And Sophie's gonna do it so slow. She said on her next ride, she might not even ask her to canter at all, but we're gonna wait and see. Sophie will figure it out when she rides. But look, we've hardly had any bugs this year. We had like the mildest bug season ever because it's been so dry.
It's like,
She's not pushy. She's just wonderful. And then do you know what Storm's superpower is? Why, like my one sister, my older sister, the RN that I was telling you, she said Storm will always be her favorite. People love Storm, and it's not because he like looks like the traditional kind of horse or whatever. It's because he is such a love. Little Gracie. But yeah, that's why like a lot of people love Storm, is because he's just such a big love. I love you. It hurts me when people say she's a brat. It hurts me when people say she's a brat because I just love her so much, and like I can't imagine thinking that she's a brat because she doesn't act like that to me. If she does, I say,
it's funny that she sticks her tongue out, but it's also disgusting because she's so slobbery.
I know. I love it that she does it. Anyways, the cantering is only gonna get better. And remember, she didn't do a ton of cantering her whole life. Like she was taught not to canter, so it's all new for her. So I wanted to just say one more thing about the pairs. Years ago when I was younger and I lived in town and I had 3 young boys, I always thought like these kind of pears that were kind of imperfect and yucky from somebody's tree, I would never have eaten them. I would never have like picked them, would never have wanted them. But now as a homesteader, I realize that getting these kind of pears that have no pesticides on them and are so clean, and having them now just makes me so happy that we have actual food that's healthy and good for us that you can't get anywhere. Like you can hardly get anywhere. So anyway, I'm super grateful to have it. Love it. Love them. I'm going to make something out of them. So comment below what you guys think. Your favorite pear recipes. People don't usually make a lot of things with pears. But Sam wants pear juice. But what else could I make?
Don't you know that you're beautiful?